Welcome dear students to the online class on the chapter which we were doing in the classroom face to face. That means we were dealing with the chapter on mean and median for ungrouped data. Okay, so without wasting much time, let's continue with what we were doing in the last class. Okay, so in 19A, exercise 19A, page number 238 and 39. Okay, so today we are dealing with question number 8. So question is on the screen, which says the mean of 5 numbers is 18. If one number is excluded, understand the question, okay? Okay, so basically mean of 5 numbers is given to be 18. Okay, so this is question number 8. Given is mean of 5 numbers is equals to 18, right? Now understand the situation here. Okay, now it is given out of those 5 numbers, if I exclude one number, how many numbers are left? You have been left with 4 numbers, and the mean of those 4 numbers is given to be 16. Okay, so mean of 4 numbers, that is remaining, okay, remaining 4 numbers is equals to 16. Now question is asking you, find the excluded number. Okay, so let's see how to do this. So there are 5 numbers, remember, so there are 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 numbers are there. Okay, now there are 4 numbers after you remove. Okay, so the mean means average, isn't it? So average of these is given to be 18. Now the average of 4 is given to be 16. Now if 18 is the average, what will be the total? So in order to find the total, what you need to do is you have to multiply this by 5. Okay, so let's see what is the total of 5 numbers. So therefore total of 5 numbers will be equals to 18 into 5, right, which is equals to 90. So that means total of those 5 numbers turns out to be 90. So that's why when you find the mean, you have to divide this total by number of observation 5. So divide 90 by 5, you get exactly 18. So same thing we are going to do out here. Okay, so total of 4 numbers. So let's see what will be the total of 4 numbers. So it will be 16 into 4, right? So let's see how much is this. So 6, 4, 6 are 24, carried over to 4 into 1 is 4 plus 2 is 6. So that means the total of those 4 numbers turns out to be 64. Earlier total was 90. Now when one is excluded, your total is turning out to be this much. That means if I find the difference between them, won't I get the excluded number? Yes. So that's why therefore excluded number is 90 minus 64. So 10 minus 4 is 6, 8 minus 6 is 2. So that's why the excluded number is how much? 26. Pause the video and note down your solution. Now let's have question number 8, 9. Question number 9 says, if the mean of observations x, x plus 2, x plus 4, x plus 6 and x plus 8 is 11, find the value of x. So number 1 is find the value of x, and you have to find number 2 the mean of first 3 observations. Okay, so let's see what are the different observations given to us. Okay, so this is question number 9. The observations are, so let's see what are the observations. So one is x, another is x plus 2, another is x plus 4, next is x plus 6 and x plus 8 respectively. Okay, so these are the different observations given to us, right? And the mean. Okay, so first and foremost, let's see how many observations are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically there are 5 observations given to you, isn't it? So mean of how many observations? 5 observations is given to be, how much? It is given to be 11. Yes or no? Okay, so let's see, or rather let's use formula for finding mean. Okay, so how do you find mean? We first add all of them. So x plus next observation x plus 2, next is x plus 4, plus next is x plus 6, and the last one is x plus 8. So I have added all the observations. Now I have to divide this total by the number of observations, which is 5. So this gives you the mean, and this mean is equals to 11, as you all know, right? So let's do the cross multiplication. So this into this becomes 55. Okay, so let's add this also. So x plus x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, right? Plus 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 6, 12, 12 plus 8 is 20. Okay, bring this 20 out here. So you get 5x is 55 minus 20, which is 35, isn't it? So therefore the value of x turns out to be 35 by this 5 goes over there, so you get 7. Okay, so this is my first answer. Okay, number 1. Second, you have to find the mean of first 3 observation. So let's see what are the first 3 observation. So the first 3 observations are, so let's see what are the first 3 observations. Okay, so the first 3 observations are, first is x, that is, what is the value of x? X is 7. 7 plus 2, x plus 2 is 7 plus 2, that is 9, and the next one is 7 plus 4, which is 11. Okay, so therefore mean of from first 3 observations will be equal to, let's see how to find. So 7, we have to first add all the numbers. 7, 9 plus 11 by, we have got 3, isn't it? So 27 by 3. Yes, so how much is this? Do the cancellation, so your answer turns out to be 9. So this is my second answer. So the first answer is 7. Okay, pause the video and note down your solution. Let's take question number 11 now, which says the mean of 200 items was 50. Okay, so whatever is given, I am just noting them down also. So mean of 200 items is given to be 50. Okay, remember or listen to my question carefully. Later on, it was discovered that 2 items out of 200, 2 items were misread as 92 and 8 instead of 192 and 88. Okay, so basically in that 200 items, the 2 item was 192 and 88. Okay, but while calculating the mean, what happened was, it was found that this 192 was read as 92 and this was taken as 8. That means, is this mean correct? Obviously no, because original number is these 2, but instead of these 2, while calculating the mean, they had taken 92 and 8. That means obviously mean is not correct. Okay, question is asking you find the correct mean. Okay, so let's see how to find the correct mean. Now what am I going to do is, see, the mean of 200 items is this much. So let's find, this is the this is not the correct one. Okay, so let's find total of 200 items. So is this correct or incorrect? This is incorrect, right? So it's incorrected. Okay, so this is incorrect total. So incorrect total will be 50 into 200, right? So which is going to be, so 5 into 2 is 10. So we have got 3 more zeros. That is, the incorrect total is 10,000. Okay, so out of this 10,000, in this total, we have 92 and 8 also, because while reading these two, I have misread and added 92 and 8 while finding the total. So we will first remove these two numbers from this. Okay, so removing misread numbers. Now you get, when you remove out of 200, when you remove this two misread number, you get how many numbers? You get 198 numbers, isn't it? So total of 198 numbers will be, let's see how much is that. So 10,000 minus 92 minus 8. So how much is this? Minus 92 minus 8 is minus 100. So if you remove 100 from this, you get 9,900. Okay, so this is the total of 198 number. Now let's see what is the actual number to be added. So these were the actual numbers to be added. Yes, so if I again add them to this, I'll get again the real total. Okay, so therefore correct total, okay, correct total of 200 numbers will be this time. So first, the total of 198 numbers is 9,900. Yes, so this was a total of 198 number. Now I'll add to it 192 and 88. So let's add 2 plus 8 is 10, carried over 1 plus 8 is 9, 9 plus 9 is 18. Yes, carried over 1 plus 1 2 plus 9 is 11, carried over 1 gives you 10. So that means your total turns out to be this much. So therefore mean, that is corrected. So correct mean is equals to, so total is 10180 divided by how many observations are there? There are exactly 200 observations, right? So let's divide. Okay, so divide with 2, so 2 10, so 2 5s are 10, 2 0 0 2 9, right? So you won't be able to cancel, so that's why your answer turns out to be 50.9. That means your corrected mean is 50.9. Okay, pause the video and note down your solution. Now let's take question number 13, which says the mean weight of 120 students of a school is 52.75. So let me write what is given to us. Okay, so question number 13. Okay, so mean weight of 120 students is given to 52.75 kg. Now, if the mean weight of 50 of them, 50 students, okay, so mean weight of 50 students is given to be, how much? It is given to be 51 kg. Okay, now you need to find the mean weight of the remaining students. Is that clear? So, you see, actually there are 120 students whose mean weight is this much. Now, see, if they have just taken 50 out of 120, so that means how many are left now? There are 70 students left. So mean weight of 51 students is 50 students is turning out to be 51. Then what will be the mean weight of the remaining 70 students? That's what the question is asking. Okay, so for that, what you need to do is, we'll first find total weight of 120 students. So all of you know mean, we find the total by multiplying 52.75 to 120. Yes, so let's quickly multiply. So we have 5275, so let's multiply with 120. So first let's multiply with 12. So okay, so when you multiply this two, you get this much decimal out here. Okay, so basically how much is this? This is just equal to 6,330 kg. So that means altogether all 120 students together weighs this much. Okay, now similarly let's find total weight of 50 students. So the total weight of 50 students will be 51 into 50, right? So 5 is a 5, 5 is 25, 0 kg. So this is the total weight of 50 students. Okay. Now if this is the total of 50 students, let's see, this is a total of 120 students and this is a total of 50 students. That means if I ask you what will be the total of 70 students, remaining 70 students, okay. So therefore, total weight of remaining 50 students, I'm sorry, 70 students. If I ask you how much is that, obviously from total you have to subtract this, right? So you get 6330 minus 2550. So let's subtract. So we get, 0 minus 0, 13 minus 5 is 8, 12 minus 5 is 7. So we have 5 minus 2, this is 3. So these many kgs will be the weight of 70 students. So therefore, mean weight of remaining students. Okay, so this will be equals to, so we have 3780, so this is the total and the remaining students are this much, right? So this and this gets cancelled. So let's divide. 7 5s are 35 carried over 2, so 28. Yes, so 7 4s are 28. So that's why your remaining mean turns out to be 54. Okay, pause the video and note down your solution. Now let's take question number 14. The mean marks out of 100 of boys and girls in an examination are 70 and 73 respectively. Okay, that means the mean marks, okay, so mean, this is question number 14. Mean marks of boys is given to be how much? 70, and the mean marks of girls is given to be, it's given to be 73. That means girls are better, right? Okay, now it is given that if the mean marks of all the students in that examination is 71, find the ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls. Now, do we know what is the number of girls and number of boys here? No, right? So let's take, let the number of boys and girls be x and y respectively. That means there are x boys and y girls. So basically questions ask you to find the ratio between x and y. Okay, that is you need to find x is to y or x by y. Okay, so let's see how to find this. Now, mean of boys, mean marks of boys is given to be 70. That means give me, or let me say, what will be the total marks of x boys, because we have got how many boys? We have got x boys. Okay, so it will be mean into number of boys, that is 70x. Similarly, since there are y number of girls, so that's why total marks of y girls will be equals to 73y. Okay, now let's see what will be the total marks then, including boys and girls. Okay, so total marks is equals to, so it is 70x plus 73y, isn't it? And total students, so what is the total students? So total students will be number of boys plus number of girls, that is x plus y. Okay, so therefore mean marks of all students. Now how much is that given? This is given to be 71, isn't it? Now you know how do we calculate mean? The mean marks will be calculated by total marks. So what is the total marks? Total marks is 70x plus 73y divided by number of students, which is x plus y, and this is equal to how much? Since this is the mean, this mean is equal to 71. Okay, so let's do cross multiplication. So you get 70. Okay, so let's first multiply these two. You get 71x plus 71y is equal to 70x plus 73y, isn't it? Bring the x out here, take y over there, so you get 71x minus 70x is equals to 73y minus 71y. So how much is this? This 71 minus 70 is just x, and how much is this? This is 2y, isn't it? So bring this y out here, so you get x by y is equals to just 2. So can I write this as 2 by 1? Yes. So therefore we say x is to y is 2 is to 1. So the required ratio, okay, so the ratio between the number of boys and number of girls turns out to be 2 is to 1. Pause the video and note down your solution. Now let's take last question for today. So question is question number 16. It says, in a series of tests, A appeared for a test. So there is a series of tests. Test means whatever you are writing, right? Examinations. So they are talking about examination, class tests. So there's a person by name A, and he has appeared for that test 8 times. Since there is a series of tests, he has appeared for 8 times. Okay, and the total marks, that is each test was marked out of 30. So total marks of each test is 30 and average is 25. That means when A writes the test for 8 marks, the average marks or the mean marks of A is given to be 25. Okay, so that's what I am going to write. So mean marks of A in how many tests? How many tests I have written? 8 tests, right? So in 8 tests, mean marks turns out to be 25. Okay. Now, however, while checking his files, okay, so when he checks his answer scripts, he finds that A could only find 7 of the 8 tests. That means out of 8 tests, there should be 8 papers, right? But he finds that there are only 7 papers. and in those 7 papers the marks written are 29, 26, 18, 20, 27, 24 and 29. That means one paper is missing now. Question is asking, determine how many marks he scored for the 8th test. That means whichever paper was lost, in that paper how much he has scored. That's what the question is asking you. Okay, so isn't this the case where we lost some number? Yes, when you exclude one number. So it's similar to that, but still we will see this problem. Okay, so if the mean marks of A in 8 tests is this much, then total marks of A in 8 tests will be equals to 25 into 8, as you all know. Okay, so this is 150. 200, right? Okay, so now if he gets 200 in 8 tests, let's see how much he has got in the 7 tests. Okay, so total marks of A in 7 tests. So let's see how much is this. So this is equals to, so the marks given here are 29, 26, 18, 20, 27 plus 24 plus 29. Okay, so let's see what is the total. Okay, so 9 plus 13, 13, 20, 28, 34, 30, 43, right? Okay, I have a 4. 4 plus 2, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, 15 plus 2, 17. So it's 173. Okay, so therefore test scored in the remaining, that is the 8th test. Okay, in the 8th test will be, see, total into 8 tests is 200, but total of 7 tests is 173, right? So that's why your final answer, that is total the score in the 8th test will be, so let's see, 7, right? So when you find the difference here, difference turns out to be 27. That means A has scored 27 in the 8th test. That's all. Okay, so with this we close. So you may pause the video and note down your solution. Thank you very much.